It's your vacation agent Kelly here. I took the family to Camelback Resort in the Pocono Mountains for some snow tubing fun. We had a great time, and I wanted to throw my 2 cents into the YouTube mix on this place because there are a lot of mixed reviews out there. So here goes. Before I get into it, if you're part of the 99% of unsubscribed viewers, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. I promise we're hypoallergenic. You won't get cooties from us. First of all, we didn't stay at Camelback Resort, which was our first mistake. We stayed at Great Wolf Lodge about 5 minutes away. The kiddos love the whole wolf theme and magic wands and all that, but the practical side of me feels like it would have been a better move financially and logistically to stay at Camelback. They both have similar accommodations, but I've found that Camelback is cheaper on all accounts, and if you're unlucky enough, as we were, to get a room at Great Wolf that hasn't been updated, Camelback is easily the right choice. They have comparable water parks, but the edge goes to Camelback because they offer on-site snow activities. Skiing, snowboarding, and snow tubing can all be done right there. Whereas with Great Wolf, if you want snow play, you have to go outside the resort. First thing you should know about buying snow tubing tickets at Camelback Resort is that you can get them online or at the facility. Second, the prices change depending on the day and time. When I looked online for same-day Saturday tickets, the first session started at 8:30 a.m. and prices for that time were $75 per person. The next time slot was 9:30 a.m. and the prices shot up to $85. Then, from noon on, the prices were $95 a pop. By contrast, I'm writing this script on a Wednesday, and their prices for this coming Saturday are $69 for all time slots. So, suffice it to say, book your tubing tickets early. Next, there is no age limit, but there's a height requirement of 33 inches to ride at all. And you have to be 44 inches tall to ride alone. All you need is your snow gear. They provide the tubes and the fun. We recommend wearing water-resistant clothes, preferably a snow bib and some snow boots like these. Even if it isn't freezing cold, you'll feel frozen soon enough if all that snow you're rolling around in melts and seeps through your clothes. Getting to Camelback is super easy. Just be sure to make a right into the first parking lot reserved for tubers. Don't drive all the way up to the actual resort. Parking is also very simple and super plentiful. Take the small walkway tunnel from the lot to the facilities, where you can check in and print out your access card using the kiosks at ticketing. There's really not much to it. There's an office area with a couple of ticketing kiosks and a booth where you can view and purchase your tubing photos. That's also where the bathrooms are located. Right next door is a small retail shop where you can get Camelback branded snow equipment like gloves, goggles, bibs, jackets, chapstick, and the like. Outside, there's ample seating areas for resting tubers, or spectators, or secondhand cameramen like me. Some seats are at these tables with built-in fireplaces, a really nice touch. Then, just before the entrance to the tubing line, there is a mobile bar to the left and a waffle cabin to the right. The bar was closed, but the waffle cabin was a hit. The kids got waffles topped with confetti sprinkles and hot chocolate. Yum! Have your entry cards handy because you'll need to scan them to get through the entrance and the escalator up to the snow tubing hill. It might be wise to buy a lanyard that goes around your neck so you can scan your card without having to search through your pockets. Once you're in, they hand you either an individual or a two-person tube, depending on your choice. Then you scan your card again, and it's up the escalator to the top, which takes about 2 minutes to complete. All the attendants are very friendly and clear with their instructions. There's not much you need to do other than pay attention and have fun. I've seen some videos where riders have gotten stuck down the path, or their descent speed was too slow and they ended up coming to a stop halfway through the course. While that might be the case for some, we were there for just about 2 hours and didn't once encounter that. I was filming from the sidelines and was actually looking out for an instance where someone got stuck. But nope, everyone made it to the end. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you're given a 2-hour time limit from your ticket's scheduled entry time. I'm sure if it's not too crowded, they don't enforce it. But let me tell you, my kids did not want to leave after the 2 hours were up. We had to bribe them with water park time and desserts, and a promise that we'll come back before the season ends. The joys of parenthood, right? I imagine they went up and down the hill 15, 20 times. I lost count. To say they had a good time would be an understatement. So was it worth the price? Yeah, it was pretty pricey at $85 per person with no child prices or discounts. But knowing you can get the tickets for almost $20 less if you just plan ahead a little bit, then yes, it's definitely worth it. I'd even say it's worth the 2-hour drive to come for the day. Maybe do some skiing in the morning and tubing in the afternoon, and have a nice early dinner at Dasaki Japanese Hibachi or Longhorn Steakhouse before heading back home. Man, now that I think about it, I can't wait to go back. But what I think would be a great next trip is booking a room at Camelback for a long weekend, doing a day of water park fun, then maybe a day of skiing, and then a morning of tubing before checking out and driving back into reality. Or some combination of those three. Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button and share it with your cold weather friends. This is Kelly, your vacation agent, wishing you safe travels.